I remember back in 2000 I got myself a first mobile phone, and that's how my journey with technology started. And there was no flagships back then. And today I got another Motorola, but this is a true flagship. This is a Moto Edge 40 Pro, and I'm using selfie camera, 4K 30 FPS. However, you can also record and 4K 60 FPS, which I'm using now. And look at the quality. So these are the colors, and I have to say I'm really happy about that. We are about to go to IKEA, just have some breakfast really today, so I'm just going to take the dogs for a walk and I'll see you shortly. So now I'm using the dual capture just to show the audience, you know, that I'm actually taking my dogs for a walk. And I love the colors. There's also a great option that I can switch between selfie camera and the main sensor. On the top of that, I can zoom it in on the other side up to ×9. But also I can even take pictures in this mode, which I never found on any of the smartphones before. However, my favorite feature is definitely this portrait video mode, and it's great because you can record in 4K. Look at the quality. But we're gonna take some pictures now. Right, so just charging my car at IKEA. This is ultra angle, this is stabilization. Looking very good, and it's great because I can record 4K 60 FPS, which is very impressive. And this is the main sensor. Again, stabilization is looking very nice. And I can go ×2. Just switch to HDR 10 Plus. Please remember, I didn't use any external microphone this footage, so all you could actually hear was coming from Motorola Edge 40 Pro. This is the quality, ultra wide angle 4K 60 FPS. You know, for those nice smooth videos. You know, even on a sunny day, the color is looking pretty natural. I can sometimes see a bit over sharpening going on, but other than that, I'm really happy about that. This is the main sensor, still shooting in 60 FPS 4K. Very nice stabilization here. But let's switch to ×2, that optical zoom. So this is the quality. And let's zoom it in all the way up to ×6. It's worth mentioning that ultra wide angle works also as a macro camera. I mean, look at these results. Wow. Okay, just let me quickly through all the features. I mean, some of the features. Here we go: the slow-mo, 120, 240, and even 9:6, and it's great because it's still full HD. Very impressive. When you go video, you've got your resolution here up to 8K, 10, you know, HDR 10 plus, you name it. Very happy about that. This is a really good one here. You've got your HDR plus, you got your HDR on and off, and some other things here. Night vision, of course, which I'm gonna show you later on. portrait photography with different focal length. And the Pro mode, impressive. You got RAW and JPEGs. What's also impressive, this is also available on selfie camera. By the way, if you are enjoying my content, do me a huge favor and subscribe to my channel to see more videos just like this. And when you go more, you've got that ultra resolution for that higher 50 megapixel sensor, dual capture, panorama, etc. So happy about that. But let's move on to some low light conditions. Just on my way to town on my, I'm not sure if you can see, on my electric scooter. So this is selfie camera, 4K 30 FPS. There's also 4K 60 FPS available, but it's not as good in my opinion as the 30 FPS. But I'm gonna take some selfies, gonna go town, take more snaps, check on video quality, so see you shortly. Ultra wide angle, 4K 30 FPS. Look at the quality. When I try the 60 FPS, it's not as good, so I will be shooting in 30 FPS. But the stabilization is looking very nice. And this is the main sensor. Stabilization. Pretty happy about that. Let's see how far we can actually go. ×2. It started to get a bit grainy. This is optical zoom. ×6. But I'm gonna take some pictures now. I'm using the dual capture, and I have to say I am very impressed about this Motorola Edge 40 Pro. And what I noticed, when you take pictures at night, especially selfies, you're better off using not the night mode, just the normal one, and the quality is pretty decent. Right, so this is the portrait video modes at night, and look at the quality. The bokeh looks very natural. I got myself a little tripod there, and I love this moment back because I could fit it all in. So now I'm gonna take a couple of time lapses, a few more pictures, and I'll be heading back home. But wow, look at the quality. That is very good. So for vlogging, definitely highly recommend this phone. Moving to slightly darker scenarios, this is HDR10 Plus, and the colors looking still great. And what also I love, I am recording in 4K. Let's go back home now. Honestly guys, this is such an underrated smartphone. It ticks so many boxes that I cannot even find one thing that I don't like about the smartphone. You've got beautiful camera, 4K 60 FPS across all the lenses, great portrait photography, you've got telephoto lens. Yes, maybe we could have ×5, but I'm happy with that. You've got a beautiful display, excellent premium design with those curved screen. I'm not a huge fan of curved screen, but the way they did it, it just feels so nice in the hands. Not to mention about Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, so I did all the video editing using this phone and I didn't have any trouble whatsoever. You've got IP68 water resistant, extremely fast charging. Honestly, really happy about that. I did test of Motorola Edge 40, which is also a great device, mid-range class. If you have another chance to video, I'll put it up here so you can check that out. Let me know your thoughts and I'll catch you next one. Cheers.